This video is sponsored by DraftKings. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be breaking down Islam Makhachev's striking ability. UFC 284 is going down this Saturday. Islam Makhachev versus Volkanovski. And good old question, can Islam Makhachev outstrike Volkanovski? Let's get into this video. What up, everybody? What's up, everybody? A quick word from this video sponsor, DraftKings. The world's best MMA fighters are heading to Australia this weekend for their shot at becoming the ultimate fighting champion. Two belt holders will be facing off for the lightweight belt. And while the fighters are wrapping up their camps, I'm teaming up with DraftKings to give all new customers a winning offer. All new customers have to do is sign up for DraftKings using my promo code Wonderboy. Bet $5 on UFC 284 and you'll instantly receive an additional $200 in bonus bets. Yep, that's right. New customers bet just $5 on UFC 284 and you'll instantly get $200 in bonus bet deposited in your account. Wondering what you could use $200 in bonus bets on? Try out same game parlays where you can combine multiple bets from the same fight, such as who will win and in which round, for a shot at even bigger winnings. DraftKings is the only sportsbook that allows you to parlay multiple picks on the same fight. If mobile sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry, you can still get in on the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy. UFC 284 has the best pound-for-pound fighters on the planet duking it out for the lightweight belt. Honestly, these guys are so good, like it's a toss-up. I don't know. You guys pick. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use promo code Wonderboy. Bet $5 on UFC 284 and get $200 in bets instantly. That's promo code Wonderboy only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Now, back to the video. Islam Makhachev was in an interview. He was talking about how he wanted to showcase more of his striking in this upcoming fight this Saturday.
Honestly, I want to knock him out. I want to show people my striking.
Now, whenever I think about or try to break down a good striker or any kind of striker, I like to look at a few things. I look at footwork, I look at timing, variety of techniques, and of course, distance management. So we're gonna start off with Islam Makhachev's footwork. Now, when I think about footwork and trying to break somebody's footwork down, I look at his ability to move forward, his ability to move backwards and evade strikes, and of course, most importantly, being able to switch sides and to work his angles. Let's start off with his ability to move forward. Now, it's not the greatest. You will see Islam from time to time blitz forward, throw his strikes, and then kind of back out and get back into his boxer stance. Now, when he moves forward, when he blitzes, occasionally he can get himself out of position. He leans a little too far on his strikes, which tells me that his upper body gets ahead of his footwork and he kind of leans into his techniques, leaving himself open. And I'm pretty sure that's the time he got knocked out. He ended up trying to blitz his opponent. He stretched a little too far and his opponent cracked him, knocking him out. It's like only loss. Let's break down his ability to move back. Even though his ability to move forward isn't that great, his ability to move back is actually fairly good. He likes to draw his opponent in, and as his opponent comes in, he's very good at fading backwards and throwing off of that. He likes to fade back. His ability to move backwards and strike is pretty good. Now, his angles. I would say that's at a 0. You don't really see a whole lot of angle changes or switching sides. He doesn't have the variety of angles and side steps as most people would, like Whitaker or Izzy Adesanya. So that said, I give his footwork a C. He's not the greatest because he's fairly basic when it comes to his footwork. Now let's get into timing. When I talk about timing, what I mean is being out there in the octagon with somebody or in the ring with somebody and have the ability to see my opponent's mistake or to capitalize off that mistake before my opponent can bring their hands back up and to move out of the way. Or the ability to have the timing to evade a technique and capitalize and counter that strike. Now, if you look at Islam Makhachev's timing, it's phenomenal in some areas, but okay in the other. What I mean by that is his ability and timing to be able to shoot for the legs or the timing to step in and grab a leg for a takedown is phenomenal. The timing, the ability that he has to evade a technique and counter off of that, it's just not there. There's a lot of times he's kind of flailing out there, hoping that he hits something. I give my man Islam a C when it comes to timing. On his striking, not his wrestling, on his striking. Now let's move on to Islam's variety of techniques. Now what do I mean by variety? I'm talking about the ability to switch sides, the ability to throw techniques from all angles, and not the same techniques, but the spin kicks, the spin back kicks, the spin back fists, the jab, the crosses, the uppercuts, the hooks, not just the front kick or the same kick or same punch over and over again. Islam, he doesn't switch sides. He's primarily right side forward pretty much the entire time. And very basic striking abilities, basic boxing striking. Like when you look at Robert Whitaker, which I had the privilege to share the octagon with him, but when you're facing a guy like him, Anderson Silva, Izzy Adesanya, these guys switch sides, which makes it very, very difficult to figure them out. You don't know where their techniques are coming from, where they're gonna be. Are they gonna front kick me? Are they gonna front kick me, roll that leg over and question mark kick me? That's a dangerous person. And Islam Makhachev isn't that guy.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
He'll throw a good left hand. He's got a good right hook, and he's got a left leg. Left leg to the body, left leg to the head, and the occasional leg kick, and that's it. So I would give his variety of striking techniques a C. So now let's move on to distance management. The ability to keep my opponent in my striking range. If I can keep my opponent at my striking range where I can hit them and they can't hit me, I win. Another thing that I look at when I'm thinking about distance management is there are 3 ranges when it comes to striking. You have close range, clinch position, you're inside the pocket throwing hands. You have mid range, which is kind of that in-between area between long range and short range, right? And then you have long range ability. Now, Islam's long range ability, his strikes from the outside are fairly good. His opponent tries to come in, he can evade that, he can back away and keep his opponent at his range, keep it at long range. Now, when I go back and I watch Islam fight, he does very well backing up, but he takes a lot of punishment when he comes in, or even in clinch situations. But most of the time, if he's in that range, in that mid or close range, he's not looking to strike. He's looking to take you down. His main style is wrestling, and that's where he excels. So that's why it's so hard to break down Islam Makhachev's striking ability, because that's his secondary. To be able to put 2 to 2 together, that's what makes him one of the greatest fighters of all time. But if I was able to put Volkanovski and Islam Makhachev in just a kickboxing fight, I'm going with Volkanovski all day long. His striking variety is so far and beyond Islam's. I think he'd win that all day. That said, even though I think that Volkanovski would win kickboxing, I'm still going for my man Islam Makhachev, UFC 284 going down this Saturday. If I were to grade him on his striking ability, I would give him a C. His footwork's okay, his timing's okay, his variety is and his distance management is okay. So he's just okay. He's not the greatest. There you have it, guys. Tell me what you think about Islam Makhachev's striking ability, and can he beat Volkanovski going down this Saturday at UFC 284? Let me know in the comments down below. Catch you guys later. Peace.